Well, hello and welcome to the 2020 virtual U.S. Pizza Cup live reveal of all the winners. This is the day that we've all been waiting for weeks, months, minutes, hours, seconds. I am so glad that we finally got everything tallied. I really want to thank everybody who signed up. We had 28 competitors from all four corners of the United States. Showing some great pizzas, some great technique, great photography. I did want to thank all of our sponsors here at the U.S. Pizza Team. I'm going to go ahead and chuck them up there. We've got Galbani as the platinum sponsor, Galbani Professionale. They send the pizza team to a lot of places. They really help us out. They give us a lot of great tips and just the support that we need to do what we need to do. But we also want to thank Gordon Food Service, Graincraft, Lenovo, the real California milk. Look for that seal, guys. We also have Bag Solutions, Burkett, Lil Sun, MFG Tray, Presto Foods, and Univex. And I did also want to thank an actual event sponsor, Fresh Origins. They actually donated some product for our competitors to make their pizzas as beautiful as they can be. So without further ado, I did want to say that we are going to be talking with a couple of the judges, and we can get some of their insights on some of the top 5 picks. Actually, maybe even the top 6, because some of the scoring was that close. So I did want to actually just kind of show a video real quick, and if you don't mind me looking over at my other screen, this is a montage that I asked our video editor here, Blake, to do this morning, because I woke up at 3 a.m. realizing I had not done it yet. So I want to thank Blake for his quick work. But this is kind of shows some of the things that these judges had to judge, and it was a very hard competition. I did not want to be in their shoes. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, and I'm going to have to crank it up because we're having technical difficulty, so you're going to hear the sound through my mic. But we're going to go ahead and do this thusly. Here we go. And there you go, guys. Sorry about that. Again, I said I just put it on his plate this morning, so there was there was no fade out on that. But I did want to bring up, we had a lot of our judges join in, and I do have a lot of the competitors, the top 5 guys waiting in the wings. I want to let you know that I did see you. Hopefully you can hear me, but I'll let you, we'll be talking to you a little bit later. I wanted to kind of introduce some of our judges. We had 7 judges. Great people with a lot of knowledge, and everybody's mic's on, I believe. So I want to just kind of run down the line here real quick. If you want to give me like a 20-second rundown of who you are and what you do. Let's start with Dana.
Hey, I don't know what's going on with my light, but look there. That's a lot better. I'm Dana Niemeyer. I am from Indialantic, Florida. Have been associated with the pizza team and PMQ magazine early on. My son was the Frodo champion for several years, and I took photos and emceed a little bit for them. So I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
All right, Dana, thanks so much. Next, we have up newly anointed Colonel Kentucky Colonel Daniel Lee Perea. I think I have to call him sir now. But that's another show again, but a very prestigious honor. But Daniel, you and I, we go way back, and just kind of tell them what your credentials are here, buddy.
I spent 7 years covering the pizza industry, going to a lot of different competitions, shooting a lot of video, a lot of photos of a lot of pizzas. Got to eat a lot of great pizzas. Every contest, I never wasn't amazed. There was always something new to see that blew my mind anew.
Yeah, well, and that's what I wanted to say also about you is that you have been on both sides of it. You've competed as well. I mean, you've competed as well as actually having to take pictures. So you're one of those guys that have that unique aspect of seeing both sides of the coin there. And we actually have a couple of those guys too. So next I wanted to go to David Fisher. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, my friend?
I'm a photographer, mostly do food, do some people. I've for about 10 years, I did Roundtable, which is the 10th largest franchise around. Thought of their shots, propped them, shot them. I have a studio with a couple of pizza ovens and lots of refrigeration. So that's the core of my business. I shoot pretty much everything else, but I love shooting pizza, and I love having the leftovers.
Well, yeah, so he's been around the block too. He knows what he's looking for, what you should be able to be presenting. Next, we have my brother from another mother who spends most of his time out of country, Mr. the one, the only, Rudy Waldner.
Wow.
Thank you. I love pizza too. I think we all love pizza. I go back. I did a few articles for Pizza Magazine, and then I wrote a little bit for Pizza Without Borders. I did a few lectures at the Pizza and Ice Cream Show, and then the one in Vegas. And then I've been able to judge. I think this will be my 8th contest that I'm judging, and I really wish I could have bitten into it, but it was a great event.
Well, yeah, and we appreciate that, and that's the hardest thing about what we were trying to do is this is a virtual pizza competition. Unfortunately, we weren't able to let you taste them, but we also wanted to incorporate, besides photography, a technical build and recipe that you can put together in your mind. So right. While the emphasis was on photography for this, how you can use it to market, put on menus and things like that, it can't just be a pretty pizza. The example I've been using, don't put raspberries and black olives together because the colors look nice. Nobody wants to eat that. So those were the basic analogies, rules that I gave to the judges. So we do have our top 5 competitors here today, and they're all waiting in the wings. And I see you guys. We will be getting to you and want to get some information from you as well. But I wanted to just kind of figure out, just first off, I wanted to say this, our judging criteria right here is that we had lighting and presentation, creativity and look. And those were the 2 for the photography side. And then we also had build, crust and bake, and recipe. Now, the culinary side, since there were 3 categories, were judged at a lesser value because there were more points to be earned for 3 categories. So it's all out of 100. I did want to see, I'm seeing the comments coming up here too. Everybody, you can put up questions and comments over here. If we have time, we'll get to the questions and things like that. But I mean, I wanted to say that we had some really great, it was up and down on all this stuff. Just trying to tally the scores. It was like a horse race. As I'm watching it, I'm getting super excited just seeing where the scores place. But, what do you guys think, Dana? What was one of the things that you think is probably the most important thing to judge on real quick?
Lighting. Lighting, yeah. Because some of the, most of all of the pizzas looked like they were amazing. My mouth was just watering. I think my cholesterol went up for sure. Gained a couple pounds just watching. But yeah, I think that with some pretty simple, lighting techniques. I mean, I know lighting is not what they do. Pizza is what they do. But with just a little bit of suggestion on some lighting and some staging as well, as far as marketing goes. I think that they would be, well on their way to having some great marketing photos.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, it is one of those things where we're trying to draw people in who are kind of scared to come out again. And maybe they don't even come out, but they have to use these pictures to judge what they're going to get if they order takeout or delivery. So, Daniel, what was one of the most important things that you thought that people should have focused on or that you were looking at when you were judging?
To me, it's I like to think about it in terms of if I see it in somebody throws up a lunchtime special on Facebook, or maybe it runs in some local print or something. If I see it, does it make me want the pizza? Like, is it making me hungry? That's kind of the main thing, and everything else kind of supports that.
Right. We eat with our eyes, right? So that's what we're looking for. All right, David. What about you? What were you looking for in some of these?
I have to agree. Lighting. Dana's being a photographer, we understand the importance of lighting. That focus, getting tight in on the pizza, I think. And then she mentioned staging. I call it propping, but it's exactly the same thing. I agree. Yeah, those are the things that make for a great shot. Then, of course, you can get real technical and trying to get a composition within the pizza and the right amount of look of liquidity, of wetness, of shine to stuff that doesn't, and getting those ready. But that gets pretty hairy. But lighting is it. If we were to pick one word, that's it. I agree.
All right, but you can also add sheen and shine to it after the fact too, with photography tricks. But I don't like using a lot of the photography tricks. I like whatever I'm taking the picture of to actually be the actual product. So, but if you're trying to put it into a menu or on your website, you want to take care to make sure it looks the best. Rudy, what was the one thing you were kind of looking for? Because I know you're more on the culinary side as well. So
with the photos, I like a very crisp, clean, as close as possible shot. Something like Daniel was saying, something that you could see in print somewhere else. But I also I peruse the recipes, because that's what had to work in my mind to make the whole thing work.
Okay, so I mean, you were looking at the actual recipes and tasting it in your mind.
Yeah.
Which we had other culinary judges as well, and that's what I was hoping they were doing as well. So, all right. Well, I do want to at this point, without taking up a lot of people's time, just kind of say we've got our top 5 competitors, and they are actually top 6, but our top 5 competitors are Rico Lunardi of Slice on Broadway, and I believe it's in Pittsburgh, PA. Christina Smith and Lars Smith, let's just say it, husband and wife couple of State of Mind in Los Altos, California. Sean Dempsey of Dempsey's Brewery, Pub, and Restaurant. You guys got to shorten your names. It's too long, just too much. And we also have Yvonne Martinez of Paulie G's in Logan Square. And these are our top 5 competitors. Now, I'm sad that I have to tell 2 of you that you didn't win, but otherwise, where's the drama? I'm just watching TV looking for the drama. But everybody did so great. And actually, I do also want to give we'll give a couple other honorable mentions here in a minute. But just as far as maybe just a round table, let's just talk about Rico Lunardi's pizzas. What did you guys think about those? And everybody, just free for all. Just go ahead, and I'm not even going to manage this.
Whoa.
Just go ahead.
Refresh our
Are
you gonna throw? Yeah, you gonna throw up the picture there?
Yeah.
Brian?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I was actually trying to do it. Hold on one sec. So share screen. There we go. Technical difficulty 1. We're doing pretty good so far. There we go.
Yes.
So this is Rico Lunardi's his actual submission, and then we got 2 other pictures that we can show. So what did you guys like about this? Whoever speaks first. Go.
I like it because it was simple. There wasn't a lot of stuff. It was clean. It looked gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that crust.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful photo right there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it lighting wise? Reflection? I like the reflection on the bottom.
I do too. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's even got the crumbs. That's a big discussion always when I shot the major shots for Roundtable. How much crumb to throw to make it look somewhere between organic and not too sloppy, Great debates
Texture.
on how many little
Texture in the
bits.
picture, though.
Swear to God.
Yeah.
We,
Nice.
All right. And there's his shining face. Thank you so much, Rico.
his
Yeah,
lemons also.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
The lemons immediately identify a taste. And
Yeah.
when you see it, you quickly understand what's going on because they're graphic, they stand out. That's a big plus.
Yeah, yeah, you can, with broccolini, broccoli, all the, a spritz of lemon really brightens that flavor up as well. And I could taste that for sure. I mean, I thought his photos were really pretty. Yeah, I would use that cross section with that crust in there for sure.
Nice. All right. Well, very good. So now we have next up, we're going to talk about Lars Smith. I don't like the guy that much, but I love his beard. I respect his beard. That's what it is. So let me see if I can find. I got so many. I've never had this many people on my screen before, so I need to actually figure out how to share it. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah, it's exciting. So okay, so this is Lars Smith. I will make these recipes available to everybody after the fact if they want to see them. But there's a lot of fennel frond in there.
Mm-hmm.
So what did you guys think about his submissions?
I tell you what I like is, he has a lot of contrast between light and dark and different colors. And it just visually makes just a really interesting photo.
Oh, yeah, the contrast of the colors on the overhead pizza shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the colors and then the circle within the circle. I like that too.
Mm-hmm. It's a nice overhead shot as well.
Clean.
And clean there on the rack with the wood behind it. I think that's really nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, nice.
All right.
Nice lighting on it too. And you can just taste that crust, man. That looks just like it's going to crunch.
What about you, David?
The unusual and refreshing texture of, I guess that's dill or fennel. I'm not sure. I don't recall. But it's something you just don't see on a pizza, and it gives it depth. And depth in you realize it's on top, and you can see through it, and it draws your eye in. I very much like that he put the very delicate stuff on top.
Yeah.
Very good. And there's his shining face. His beard is not as magnificent as I remember. I think he ended up shaving it at one point. So, but all right. So that's another one. All right. So let's go on to let me see here. Let's just stay within the family. Christina Smith, and I believe this is one of our first competitions. So what did you guys really think about what she presented here?
Oh man. Oh yeah.
Beautiful.
There's a side shot. It looks like the arches. That one, Brian? That.
Yeah.
I love that. I love all the textures and the look in it just in this one photo too. You got the crust and the webbing there looks great. And yeah, I would love to taste this pizza, which I think is what someone was saying earlier. When you look at it, you want to say, yeah, I want to eat that.
All right, anybody else?
I'm salivating looking at that.
I know.
Crust, I can feel the crunch. I can taste it almost.
I think we like this because each element, each ingredient is so clear and identifiable, and still they meld together. You can key to anything if you like bacon or if you like the onions, and that's important in a food shot. That
We can't.
without even thinking, that the viewer has to know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Well, and we can't forget the Brussels sprouts, because I think that was the whole reason she made this, to make sure that her children eat their Brussels sprouts. So
Yeah.
I think that's the name of the pizza. Eat your Brussels sprouts.
Eat the Brussels
So
sprouts.
there's Christina, and she's wearing the mask, doing everything as she should. So
Yeah. And bacon,
All right, so-
bacon and Brussels sprouts are, together all the
Oh, yeah.
time. Yeah, and that's
Absolutely.
I am I'm with you, David. I'm just like salivating.
Yeah.
It looks like it would just be an amazing pizza.
all right, so we're gonna try to jump over to okay. Oh, I guess Yvonne's. I'm sorry, I might not. It's gonna take me a second to figure out how to open Yvonne's. It was a different type of file, but let's jump over to Kathleen DeSantis, or I'm sorry, Kathleen Conti. I'm reading her name off there. It's Kathy Conti, Ansonia, Connecticut. So we're gonna do this one real quick. She's in that top 6. We're gonna put this all top 6, I think. So, what do you guys think about this pizza in itself?
What a crust.
That's an incredible crust, I'll tell you.
Great
What about
shot,
the presentation? Because I know none of this was photoshopped, is what they said. It's this is what they do when they go to their when they actually do their pizza parties or their catering side. So good crust.
That's beautiful
There you
because
go.
of the colors. Again, on the slice shot, the elements just pop individually, and I think that causes you to really notice each one, and you get sort of a little mental flavor burst from each one. And then my other comment is, I think at a presentation, an event, having that picture behind it is a great idea. I mean, it adds an awful lot. If you just, but one photo thing, it's overpowering it a little bit. And the pizza is what we should be looking at, and I'm looking around at Italy up there. It's a little distracting, but
Okay.
I gave them a lot of credit for the attempt.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to fix that while not adjusting it. Okay. But that's a good critique. Sometimes it can take away from the actual star, which should be the pizza.
Yeah.
But again, this was a photo, so if you're standing in person, it might not be as overpowering.
Oh, it'd be great in person.
Yeah, I appreciate
Right.
the effort too. I really do. I appreciated the effort of her trying to, to showcase the pizza with a little bit of something that goes with, I don't know. The mozzarella, I think that's on there as well, seemed to be real prominent in the photo too. So I don't know. The side shot doesn't show that. So
Okay. I like what Dave said, is that some of the side shot does show that the textural build, which is nice. So
yeah.
some elements might be lost. You can't necessarily you can't do like just a section, cross section.
But I do appreciate the showmanship of it for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So we want to jump over here real quick to Yvonne Martinez, and I'm pretty sure you guys saw most of those. I just had to open it in the right program. So Yvonne Martinez from Paulie G's Logan Square in Chicago. I like the colors.
I do too.
I mean, what do you guys think, Daniel? I haven't heard from you, Colonel. What do you think?
I like the colors. And then the drizzle, the white sauce on top, just adds another color to it, a really bright color to it. I like the lighting. The lighting's it's a nice natural light. It's soft. It gives you about the right amount of dimension to it, the right amount of texture, without being too shadowy. Great photo, great pizza.
I thought this.
Right, what about you? Go ahead, Dana. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's right. Let somebody else talk.
I was going to say, Rudy, what did you think? I mean, I just with the colors and everything, I was really interested in actually trying out the flavors. So
was this the vegetarian one or not?
I believe it was. I'd have to actually pull up the recipe here.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
called
so then I saw the colors. I was very happy, and then I was reading the ingredients, and I'm thinking, I don't know. And then I looked at it again, and I read the recipe, and I would definitely try it. The crust is impeccable. The combination sounds like it works. I mean, look at the side shot. Beautiful.
That is beautiful. I think it sounds.
I don't think that. Yeah, David. What about you? And there she is, proudly holding
this
her.
This is a tough one where you may have a wonderful pizza that may taste great. Ingredients are unique and work. The trouble is when you get to far away from a pizza and you're shooting the whole thing, you can't tell what it is. It looks like a mishmash. I mean, I'm not guessing, but visually, and there is a conflict between what's a good pizza and what makes a good makes a pizza look good. Those are two separate criteria that we have to use. And unfortunately, this could be the world's greatest pizza. I'll bet it's great, but I can't tell what's going on. I mean, if I really study it, I can. But if I see it on a screen for a couple of seconds as an ad, it looks like somebody put a salad on a pizza. And again, it's not a criticism. It's a visually, the pizza doesn't work for advertising. You know, if Roundtable were to make a pizza like that, it just they wouldn't do it just even if it tasted better. If you got to get people to try it the first time, and that's done through the photograph.
Where'd he go?
Well, I guess he lost himself. I did not.
Where'd he go? I was going to say with this pizza, it looks. I love chickpeas I love tahini, and it sounded like it would be a great pizza, and so I thought maybe if there had been some more staging that would give you clues as to what's in the pizza. That would have been something that I would have suggested for this one, because it sounds like a great tasting pizza, but I agree with David. It's kind of hard to see.
And to David's credit, I 100% get that, having to make pizzas that look good on camera. Sometimes I have to adjust them. But David has come back, so let's.
Yeah, sorry, I must have. I'm Italian. I hit something.
He's talking with his hands.
Yeah. Sorry.
But so I mean, I 100% I can see that from a photographer's point. And this is why we get culinary people as well. So, all right. So I think we have actually, I think it's one more person that we need to show here.
Sean
Dempsey. Okay, here we go. Yep, and Sean Dempsey of Dempsey's Brewery, Pub and Restaurant up in Watertown, South Dakota. Takes me so long to remember that name. Here's his submission.
Crazy. I didn't want to like it. I didn't, but then I did because it's it's an Oktoberfest on a pizza. So I read the recipe, and in the recipe, conveniently and magnanimously, he suggests 2 beers, one for the recipe, one for you to have while you're making the recipe. So it's just reading the recipe, I'm already laughing, and then I'm getting the Logan berries. I think it would. I love this. I love the photo. I love the recipe. I want this pizza.
Well, I like how you said you're laughing. I mean, he definitely put his personality into that, which is awesome. You need to. Into the pizza, into the description. Daniel, what did you think about this? You know Sean. You've traveled with him. What do you think?
Yeah, what I like is the willingness to experiment and get outside of what people like to think of the box of what pizza should be. It's a little risky because, like Rudy said, he tried not to like it at first, and the more he thought about it, the more he got into it. The more he's like, "Man, I want this pizza." So that's great if you can get somebody's attention with like, "Hey, what is that? That's different." That's great.
Yeah,
all right. Go ahead, Dana.
Amazing. This looks like a great pizza. The crust alone. I'm a crust person, so just the crust alone looked great. The only thing that I thought about it is that it looked. That's a great picture. It looked a little cool, for the pizza. I guess as far as.
What do you mean, cold?
I mean cold, meaning the photo looked cold, like it needed to be warmed up a little bit. Yeah, a little bit more yellow to it, I guess, just to make it look a little. I mean, I see that pizza. It looks like it's a great tasting pizza. Does it look hot? No. And I don't know if it needs a spritz of something or whatever. But I love the backdrop of it. It looks, in the photo. Yeah. I love the photo. That was my one tiny little comment I made, that it just looked like it needed to be warmer. What I meant by that.
Okay, just as far as the color, the temperature.
Yeah,
of
the color temperature of
not
the
the
food.
pump, not the
It's
pizza.
beautiful. Like that one, there's a little orange in the background. I'm not sure what that is, but that kind of gives you a feeling of maybe an oven or something. But I love the light on it. It looks like natural light, and I love the wood background that it's on too.
Yeah.
Is this a wood-fired pizza oven pizza, or is this? I don't know.
I don't think so, but pushing past my lack of knowledge on that, I'm going to go to this picture and distract everybody.
This was awesome. Oh, like the guy's got lederhosen on.
Lederhosen, yeah.
Absolutely, and I thought that was here. I'm trying to zoom in, but he's just just everything about this. Yes,
Yeah.
to the pie, to the pizza thing. I just think Clark Griswold when I see this in European Vacation, and I'm just picturing this guy getting in fights with people. So
He's got pizza flair on.
I think he could have helped himself with it. It's a gorgeous pizza.
Yeah.
But imagine if he had a little crock of Logan berries next to it, and
Right.
we're on a, with some sort of an old ceramic jar or something. Give it that European look, and a
Stein
spoon
here.
or something, so that the viewer goes, "Oh, that's like jam Loganberries," and makes the connection quicker. And I don't think it would have distracted from the pizza.
now at that point, you're just talking more about staging. Of
Yeah.
the photograph.
Yeah, I mean that's part of this. I think. I mean, everybody's
No,
choosing
it
a
absolutely
background.
was. Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, I'm going to try to close as many of these tabs as I can here. I mean, I definitely appreciate all the judges' time and effort that went into judging this. I did not want to do this. This is 28 competitors, up to 2 to 3 pictures a piece to judge. So I appreciate all your time. So now we've known our 5 winners down here, or our 5 competitors. There's somebody keeps trying to jump in. It might be another judge, but our stream is full. So whoever you are trying to jump in, just comment me through the Facebook page and I will see it. If you snooze, you lose, man. These guys were early and on time. I'm just saying. So, so at this point, I'm going to try to hold on a sec.
Your voice is.
What we're going to do here is now we want to announce all the winners of our 2020 Virtual US Pizza Cup. It's very much a picture contest, but you had to have a culinary aspect to it. So we had a lot of great competitors. They put a lot of work into writing out their recipes and their bios. So I do appreciate everybody who participated. I did want to let you guys know that we did have kind of very, very much at the end. There was Oh, okay. So I guess I think it's Lars. You know what, Christina? Just tell Lars to join in your chat. I'm gonna have to kick somebody out. It might be you, Christina. I don't know. But all right. So just one second. Yeah. So I did want to give I want to say it's a 6th place recognition to somebody who did a great job, and they only lost 5th place by 0.5% of our judging.
Oh.
And I know, and it's it is what it is, but that's that's why you guys are judges. But it was Kathleen Conti. Kathy Conti, she came in there and she was just vying for 1st place for the longest time. So 6th place goes to Kathy Conti of Red Planet Pizza and Barbecue in Ansonia, Connecticut, with 627.15 points out of 700. So, Kathy, thank you. You made a great pizza. And again, I can show, oh, I hadn't even shown your picture. I'm sorry. So, Kathy Conti, here we go. Why is it not showing my screen? Share screen. Apparently, it just all right. All right. Technical difficulty number 2. There we go. We're good. There we go. Kathy Conti, 6th place.
Oh yeah.
Red Planet Pizza and Barbecue in Ansonia, Connecticut, 627.15 points. And here are her, her pictures. We were just talking about those.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So she's got, and in the great background, this is what they do when they go out and do their catering. They create Red Planet Pizza and Barbecue. They create an event. They create an atmosphere. So I can't give them enough credit for that. So, Kathy, thank you guys. Thank you so much for joining, and congratulations on being this close. And I think this is her first event. So I'm super proud. Yeah, I'm super proud. She put out a great product. So for the 5th place, what we're going to show here is, and just by 6, here we go. We're just going to show it here. Christina Smith, nice. State of Mind Public House and Pizzeria by 627.65 points. So 0.5 of a point above Kathy. But her pie was great. And I tell you what, it was a racehorse for the longest time when I was putting in these scores between Kathy and Christina. I honestly thought they were going to get it. But again, this, I believe, is Christina's first competition as well. So what better way to kind of jump into the whole arena right there. So we're going to go to our 4th place competitor. Hold on one second. I need to actually know this is the fanfare. I don't have the music going on in the background. You know what? Here we go.
You're doing like 8 jobs.
I know, right? And I only get paid for one. So for 4th place, we have Yvonne Martinez. I'm just going to do it so I can open up the photos here. Yvonne, you did a great job. I'm trying to get the pictures up there. Yvonne, you know what? And here we go. Yvonne, add to the stream. What do you think? Welcome, Yvonne.
Hey.
I think she's our first person who's actually here. So, Yvonne, thank you so much. And for some reason, you sent such high-res photos. It's very difficult for me to actually open them up. But, thank you so much for joining this competition. And, what did you think about it?
I just had a really fun time making this pizza. I worked with everyone on the team, and it was just super exciting to put a vegan pizza and have it go this far in the competition. So I'm proud of that.
Well, we're definitely proud to have you as a competitor and a finalist here. Here we go. I finally got it. My gosh, I shouldn't have closed.
Yeah,
those
sorry
tabs,
about the HQ photos.
It's fine. They still work. We're still able to get them. Some great crumb structure. Proud of your product there. The colors, you had a couple different heats of colors here. As far as like one's cool, one's white. So what I really liked was your recipe. And I encourage everybody, we're going to put this on uspizzateam.com. I encourage everybody to go there and check out these recipes because we're going to put up all the recipes and all the pictures. But there's a lot of care that goes into this. And you made it fun to just read the recipe and the bio. Yeah. That's also, pizza tells a story in my book. So
definitely.
So congratulations and thank you. I'm going to... Okay, Yvonne, unfortunately, I might have to kick you off here real quick. Well, you know what? Here, just real quick.
How are you guys?
So Derek's our boss. We're getting a little reverb there on that. Derek, what do you think about how Yvonne did? I'm sorry.
I'm so proud of her. She did an amazing pizza. We put it in the window. It sold out instantly. People have loved it. So we plan to make it a special probably in the upcoming months while we're in window service. I'm proud of the whole team. They were from Paulie G's Logan Square. We did an internal competition of 5 different people. So I got to test 5 different pizzas and judge them with a couple of the staff members. So this was a ton of fun for the whole team. So it's great to have Yvonne's Pizza recognized.
Well, and I like actually how that you said you did like an internal competition.
That's cool.
For that. That was awesome.
I like that.
Absolutely.
So I need to kick you guys out, at least one of you out, because I need room for one more person. So you know what, Derek, I'm gonna kick you out. Not because I don't like you, but just because you drew a little short straw, buddy. All right. So whoever's trying to chime in there, I think Christina, Lars, it's Lars. Go ahead and come in, Lars. So all right. So next we want to go on to our I guess we're to our third place competitor now. And then I want to put this up there. You got some fans up there, Yvonne. Renee Gabet and Daniel LeBlanc. Lots of French names.
Yeah, thank you, everyone. My fans,
Oh, we got so many comments here. I'm gonna keep trying to put them up. All right, so we're gonna get Lars up in there. Oh, all right, so he's there. Just stay there, Lars. All right, so for third place, we are going to go to. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I got to pull this up here real quick because I got sidetracked.
Drum roll.
Yeah.
Drum roll, yeah. Anybody do drum roll? Let's do the Griswolds. Nobody. I'm the only one who likes Christmas Vacation. All right.
We have to watch it every year.
Every year. That's not a bad thing.
Year.
That's the one I could watch every year. All right. So in third place for their submission to the virtual U.S. Pizza Cup, we have Rico Lunardi, Slice on Broadway, Pittsburgh, PA, with 639.2 points. And Rico, I am getting ready to. There we go. I'm going to add you to the stream, my brother. Thank you so much for your submission. You have a beautiful looking pizza here. The judges apparently loved it. What are your thoughts about your submission here, man? What do you think?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank you guys for putting this on. With everything going on, this is great. How we can unite in a different way. All these great pizzas, and everyone else's pizza looked awesome. Give me some more ideas. But this pizza here, we kind of came up because we thought was colorful and balanced taste, and I'm happy that it made it this far and amongst all these other great pizzas.
Oh, and I just screwed that up again. There we go. Anyway. All right. So, it's beautiful that you have the camaraderie and, you can recognize greatness in other people's pizzas. I mean, this is a great shot, man.
Yeah. That's
they pay me to do that.
One great.
Beautiful.
It is pretty.
Thank you. Our photographer, Matt Daya, we make great pizzas. I always put somebody in charge of making great pictures because we eat with our eyes first. And, it's important, like one of the judges said earlier, most of my marketing, we usually use like a pepperoni pizza because you can identify with it. You can identify with the taste. I think it's very important, you want to have a great tasting pizza, but when you're looking at a picture, you want to eat with your eyes first. So even if you don't like pepperoni, you still can identify what it is. So I think that's an important piece to, anything you use for marketing.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, it sounds like you got a team there with you that knows you obviously know what you're doing and you know what you want them to convey. So, Rico, I just want to say that here you're going to get this certificate. I did not misspell your name. It was our art designer, but also you are going to get this check. So you officially have to remove the R from your last name. Otherwise, you can't cash it.
We're happy. We're happy to be, even part of anything, money or not.
We'll make sure that these have the right names on them for sure. But I blame my designer. It wasn't his fault. It was mine. I forgot the R. So,
you're only doing like 10 jobs at once, so that's understandable.
Yeah, I know it's fun, but if I mess up if I get 9 out of 10 right, I'm good, right? All right. Yep, so exactly. For second place, guys, thank you so much, Rico.
Thank you, guys.
So for second place, we need to go down to he's your favorite guy in Lederhosen, Mr. Sean Dempsey of Dempsey's Brewery, Pub, and Restaurant. I always have to stop and think about that. That's insane. John, congratulations. Oh, look there.
Cold up there. It's cold up there, man.
Well, there you go, sir. It's a beautiful looking pizza. There's some. I think there was just maybe some lighting aspects that the judges didn't like, but had suggestions on. But I mean, it looked good. So
it does look good.
What went into that? What do you feel about winning this?
I'm pretty ecstatic. I mean, I didn't going into this. I kind of was doing the whole Wayne Gretzky motto of you miss all the shots you don't take. So I've competed with this pie before a couple times. We've slowly been kind of playing with it and tweaking a little bit, but it was a really fun one to make. And considering I was supposed to be at Oktoberfest this year and that all kind of got screwed up, I was in the mood.
Like Oktoberfest, like in Germany, Oktoberfest?
In Munich, yeah.
Okay, well, that's why, somebody was saying you had a very Irish name, but I know your heritage is a lot deeper than that.
Austrian Irish.
Austrian Irish. That's a good one. I got the Mexican Irish. I can only go so far.
I can tell it's that beer.
I get both whiskey sides of it. But, I mean, man, you did a great job. Congratulations. I think it looks like you had fun making this. It looks like a delicious pizza. You put some thought into how you're going to actually present it. And then, that's just the creme de la creme right there, my friend. I actually got that blown up. It's going in, like, when people walk in my house, it's the first thing you see.
There's a photo just like that, except I'm looking very, very, like distraught. And that was the better photo that I decided not to send.
Well, I can understand how this competition will actually make you distraught. We're getting a lot of comments here real quick. So I think everybody's...
I know that guy.
David told me, everybody's saying, yeah. Hey, I know that guy too. Hey, thank you, Craig. Yes, I appreciate that. And then who else do we got here? Madison Kramer. Congrats, boss. I guess it's somebody who works for you.
Yeah. Thanks, Maddie.
All right. So we're going to move on here. So now you are what? Second place? Is that what I said?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
All right, guys. So second place, I am going to remove you from the chat because I want you to go and have a good time. Oh, but you know what? I did want to, say here, we spelled your name correct on this one.
Hey.
So,
wow. Look at that.
Wow.
Don't try to cash this at your bank because they will probably arrest you.
I know a liquor store that'll cash that tonight.
Just from the picture on your cell phone. But you are also going to get a beautiful thing, and I might send it with a frame as long as it doesn't break. But we do think I would hope that with that cash prize that you can buy your own frame. So all right.
Thanks,
so without further
guys.
ado, thank you, Sean. I appreciate it. Congratulations again, brother. I did want to say again that everybody that is competing is going to get a certificate that they can hang in their restaurants. As competitor, and this is not it says official competitor, but it's not the final photo. So I want to again thank everybody for their participation and just all the work they put into this as far as like submitting pictures and stuff like that, and then me yelling at them saying no, it needs to be higher res and all this, that, and the other. You guys did a great job. I look forward to having many more of these with a lot of different judges. I hope all the same judges as well. So, but without further ado, I guess we got to get to the first place. And before we go to the first place, I'm just going to say I need to borrow $500. So, let's just kind of see what that's about. So, without any further ado, except for this little bit of further ado, we want to announce our first place winner. I'm trying to get the picture to pop up. There we go. Our first place winner, Lars Smith of State of Mind Pizza House, or State of Mind Public House and Pizzeria in Los Altos, California. U.S. Pizza team member, and his beard is in a different stage there. I'm not sure, man. I don't know. I love the big bush.
I don't recognize him.
I know, right?
First casualty of COVID-19 for me was my beard.
Was his beard, right? So, so first place, I'm trying to change that graphic real quick. There we go. First place, Lars Smith, State of Mind Public House and Pizzeria in Los Altos, California, with 659.45 points. I think he jumped out about 15 points ahead of the rest. I will be giving all the competitors, all the judges, scores and notes. They will be anonymous, so you don't know who to yell at. But all the notes were very constructive. I'll put it that way. They just want you to help you do what you can do. But so Lars, I mean, here's your pie, buddy. What went into this? And for the longest time when I was putting it in, you weren't winning. Honestly, Christina was winning. Your wife was winning to the last couple judges. So
that would have been way easier for me if she had won, guys. I'm just going to throw that out there. Well, first off, congrats to my wife and
absolutely
the other competitors, and to my drinking buddy Sean. I love Sean. We always have fun at the events, finding the cool beer spots together. This pizza, what really happened is the virtual, that when you announced the virtual pizza cup, kind of coincided with me developing our fall menu. We changed the menu here seasonally, and I was playing with all these flavors. And I've been trying to make more of a point to show up to competitions with pizzas that are on my menu and that are a little bit more true to what passions I have in pizza making, and not just what I think judges will like. So this is really what came from this. This is on our menu right now, minus the salami, because I try to keep some vegetarian pizzas on there and they can add meat if they want. But apple, fennel, radicchio, fennel frond, and cream is on our menu right now. So just playing with seasonal vegetables, and that's really what happened, things that I really love to eat.
Well, and I mean, it's one of those things where the colors look good, but I mean, I really respect how you do just all the seasonal stuff, or just, kind of keeping it local, just California. I mean, that's something that you're super proud of and that you're a big proponent of.
Yeah, everything on that pizza is from everything, maybe not the yeast, everything else is from, including the flours, from California on there, and that's how we serve it in the restaurant. Our meat company makes the salami on that, and it's fun. We feel good about it, and it does taste good too, I promise.
Well, it looks wonderful.
Well, that may be in the future. We might just do a competition like this. You have to compete with the pizza that you submitted here. As soon as we can all get in touch again. So I want to say that this is coming to you.
I'd much rather be with all of you guys.
Yeah, I would too. I'm not a big fan of this virtual stuff for these things. But so, all right, this is coming to Lars. First place, Lars Smith, State of Mind Public House Pizzeria. And then again, I need to borrow $500, my friend.
I got you.
Thank you. I mean, that's my signature right there. So remember who's signing the checks.
Looks pretty easy to forge there, Brian.
Yeah, it's a clip art. I did it one time, and I'll send you it.
Perfect.
All right, guys. Well, I did want to say thank you, anybody who's on here. Christina, we didn't even get to talk to you. I wanted to say that you did a great job on all your pizza, and again, you were one of the front runners for the longest time, and I was rooting for you. I really was, but I just had to put the numbers. I mean,
that's all right. Lars can have it.
I mean, what went into making your pie there?
Honestly, it's flavors that I just love to eat, and like you said, I'd like to get my kids to eat vegetables that are traditionally hated by children. So you throw bacon on there and some fried onions, and anyone will eat it. So, and I love square pies. So I just wanted to do it on a square pie. We have something very similar on the menu right now, but it's not on our square pie. So I thought that would be something a little different.
Well, I appreciate everybody's participation in this. I want to again thank our sponsors. Just real quick, I'm going to just chuck this up. You guys stick around for 2 seconds. But our U.S. Pizza Team sponsors. I'm not going to read their names out. Maybe I will. I don't know. We got our gal Bonnie, Gordon Food Service, Graincraft, Lenova. I can't read the rest of them down there, just because. There we go. Lenova, Real California Milk. And Lars, you're going to be competing in that actually November 17th as well. Yeah, that's when the final reveal is going to be. So Lars, our champion here, is going to be in the Real California Pizza competition. Bag Solutions, Briquette, Little Sun, MFG Tray, Presto, Univex, and also Fresh Origins for donating some product for all of our competitors. I did want to say that I appreciate everybody's time today. as far as I'm trying to actually pull this down. I want to appreciate everybody's time today as far as like watching, being attentive. I wanted to thank all of our sponsors, judges, all your time. I mean, I know I gave you something to do in a few days. I thought it would be easy, but I'm glad when you said, no, we need a little bit more time to do our job right. So thank you guys so much. It was a daunting task. I would not want to do it. Everybody putting up their comments right here. Even all the other competitors, Athanasios, Drivas. I want to talk with you, my friend. I don't know if I can pronounce your name right, Athanasios, but we're looking for Greeks on our U.S. pizza team. We've just got a couple, and they like to fight with each other. So thank you, everybody, for doing this. Congratulations to our winners. Lars Smith, first place. Sean Dempsey, second place. Rico Lunardi, third place. For your beautiful pizzas, we are going to make a video so that you can see all these pictures and the judging, scoring, and all that after the fact. We're going to do a wrap-up video so everybody can find that at uspizzateam.com. At this point, I'm just rambling, man. Judges, you got a final send-off. Everybody go. We're going to go in order. Dana, real quick, 10 seconds.
10 seconds. Bye, and thank you for letting me judge your pizzas. They were amazing. And it was a wonderful experience. I hope to do it again.
Reclaiming my time. All right, Daniel Lee Perea, Colonel Perea.
You know what? If you can make a great pizza and your customers are happy, you're always a winner.
All right. Well, there he goes. All right. So at that point, let's go to Mr. Rudy Waldner.
Congratulations. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Okay, you guys are doing it quick. Mr. David Fisher.
I was impressed by the amount of effort and the amount of creativity. It made me take this very seriously. I spent hours judging this because I think it deserves the respect of all the competition. Beautiful pizzas. I'm humbled. Thanks.
All right. Well, then it's Sean Dempsey. Let's go with Rico. Let's go ahead real quick. What do you got to say?
Just want to thank everyone for that put on this event, and the judges, and to all the other competitors. That was great to be part of it.
All right. We appreciate it. We appreciate your submission and your patience as well. Yvonne, you're still here. What do you want to say to everybody out there? And congratulations on getting that. I mean, it's fourth place, but it's still, in my book, it counts.
I'll take it. Yeah, I wanted to say thank you to Tony, Travis, Derek, everyone on the team at Paulie G's, all the competitors, and I can't wait to try all these pizzas that we saw today.
All right, we're going to jump over to Christina. Again, one of the front runners for a long time. I was rooting for you, Christina.
Thanks, Brian. Thanks to all the judges for taking the time, and to all the competitors. Everything looked amazing. And like Yvonne said, it would be nice to try some of these pies sometime soon.
Yeah, and we can definitely make this a destination map so people can actually go hit them all. So number second place here, Mr. Sean Von Danger Dempsey. What do you have to say?
I really like long names. Thanks everyone for judging the pizzas. I really appreciate Rui's comment about the beer and beer. It's very much what I am, and everyone's pies look great, and I can't wait till we can all actually get together and do this again, like in person.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the only aspect missing. And then our grand champion today, Mr. Lars, where's the beard, Smith? Don't flip me off.
No, that's in our text message thread. I just want to say thank you again to all the competitors, the judges, to everybody, the U.S. Pizza Team sponsors that let us do all this cool stuff. And then the same thing that I left everybody that's talked to me so far this year is be kind to one another and wear your mask so that we can all hang out and drink beers together soon.
Well, I definitely appreciate that message. It's everybody should take it to heart, and I appreciate everybody's time, judges and competitors alike. Thank you so much, as well as audience for tuning in. I will make all the scores available to every competitor so that you can see where you stood, as well as what the comments from the judges were. So I hope to see you guys at the very next competition. It's such a great turnout now that it might have to be every 6 months instead of every year. But who knows when we're getting back to normal. But until now, this is the new normal. So once again, guys, thank everybody. And everybody stay safe and just stay sane.
Sounds good. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for all your work.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Felicidades.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
Salud.
Salud. Prost.